Breaking right now on mornings on News 12, thousands of acres burned in New Jersey. A major wildfire threatens lives, homes, and businesses. We have team coverage this morning. News 12 New Jersey's Lauren Dew is live in Thunderbolt 12 with how crews are trying to get this thing under control. And News 12's Tony Caputo is live with an update on shelter locations for residents affected. We are following that breaking news this morning. A wildfire quickly multiplying in size as crews struggle to get it under control. I'm Nick Medan. I'm Simon Chowdhury. I'm Nick Medanis. Look at this thing. Thousands of people are threatened in Ocean and Lacey townships this morning. At least 8,500 acres have burned, and this is just getting started. Fire officials say it is 10% contained. More than 3,000 people who live in these towns have been evacuated, and some 1,300 structures threatened. That's homes, businesses, anything in its path. And it's impacting roads this morning. There are multiple road closures to be aware of. Take a look at your screen right there. Wells Mills Road between Route 72 and the Parkway, Bryant Road between Wells Mills Road and Route 539, and Jones Road between Route 532 and Bryant Road. The Parkway is closed between Barnegat Road and Lacey Road, and Lakeside Drive on Route 9 to Route 532 is closed. And this morning, portions of the Parkway are back open this morning. They were closed as the fire was so close to the road. Between exits 63 and 69 have reopened, as well as the northbound lanes from exit 74 and 80. The 17-mile stretch was shut down for hours, creating backups, as you can see from pictures sent to us from viewers. Right now, we have crews going to the areas most affected by this wildfire. News 12 New Jersey's Lauren Dew in Thunderbolt 12. And Lauren, you just got off the Parkway. Which exit did you have to get off at? And are you seeing that huge smoke?
Yeah, I'm just going to switch the camera around for you right now. This is what I've kind of been focusing on. So we're in Thunderbolt 12. We have multiple cameras. Look at this orange glow that you can see in the sky. So we are kind of taking the back roads, okay? So we had to get right off at exit 80 on the Parkway. That's to Beechwood, South Toms River exit. There are a ton of flashing lights. No one is allowed through, and police really have you detoured, even locally too, just trying to get around here. Berkeley Township, right by Southern Regional High School, there were a ton of police officers there helping direct traffic. We're going to continue to kind of take these back roads here to get closer to some of the areas that are impacted here. But I want to show you what the Parkway looked like yesterday. This was around 4:15. You could just see the smoke taking over the sky. Look at that, right above the Parkway. This is the Garden State Parkway that we all take to get down the shore. Maybe if you live in that area, you take it to get to work. Look how it's just completely filled up with smoke. And then notice on the side of the road there, on the side of a Parkway, you have the flames that are just up against the guardrail there. The fire burning through dry grass, burning through the dry trees, so you get an idea of the vegetation that it's burning through. Both directions between exit 63, Stafford Township, and exit 80, that's South Toms River, had to be closed down yesterday at about 4:15. Now I want you to look at this video, and you can actually hear some of the sirens too. This is video from the Island Heights Volunteer Fire Company there. They were rushing to an industrial complex not far from the Parkway. This is in Lacey Township. You could hear the sirens. You can even hear their radio pagers going off too. But just look at how bright orange those flames are. And now we have video of the aftermath. This is chopper video that's above that same complex, and it just shows how burnt down those buildings are. So again, we're trying to get more information, but obviously you can see this is a damaging fire. We at least know that one of these buildings in that industrial complex was destroyed. You could see the firefighters putting efforts there to put out the flames. So you have the wildfire that's burning, but then on top of that, you also have some buildings that are burning too. So we'll continue to keep you updated. I'm gonna switch the cameras around in Thunderbolt 12 and kind of work it around here. So we're gonna continue to get to some of the areas here. We're making our way over to Route 9 in Lacey Township that is closed, and actually right where that industrial complex is. I'm going to switch the camera around for you too and see if I could zoom in a little bit. There's a ton of police lights, so even just locally too, we do have some road closures too, and we do understand that the power has been cut off too in this general area, so that's also also why it's completely pitch black. But we also have the traffic lights that are working. So we'll continue to get more information. But again, we do know that this is a damaging wildfire. We'll bring you those updates as they come. For now, we are in Lacey Township making our way to Route 9 this morning. Lauren Dew, News 12 New Jersey.